Welcome to another edition of Walton Entertainment. Today we'll have more news, information, and entertainment from your local hometown.
Hey, we're about to show you some of the dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at Walton County Animal Control. We are located right behind the Sheriff's Department on South Madison Avenue. You can come by in the afternoons from 2 to 4:30 to have a look at all the dogs and cats that are here. But you know, right now it's one of those weeks where it seems like every dog in the shelter is a pit bull. We've got 12 dogs and 9 of them are pit bulls. Just way too many of them out there, and so few get rescued, so few get adopted. Maybe you're one of those that has a great pit bull as a pet. Make sure that you get her spayed. Make sure you get him neutered, because we just don't need any more. It's so difficult to find them new homes. Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic does free pit bull spays for Walton County residents. That's free pit bull spays. No need to breed the dog and have puppies that aren't wanted. You can see them on their website. It's paradoxspayneuter.com, or you can give them a call at 770-972-5067. Again, this is the Fix a Bull program. They do vaccine clinics that raises the funds for this, and it's absolutely free for pit bull owners to get them fixed. Again, we just don't need more pit bulls here in the shelter, and it's so hard to find them new homes. So do what's right and get your pit bull spayed or neutered. Now we're going to show you some of those dogs that are here at the shelter.
Here we have Eli. He's a neutered male. He's about 5-6 years old. He's like a rot mix. He's heartworm negative. He doesn't seem to mind other dogs.
Oh, we have like a 2-year-old female mixed breed here. She's very sweet, very loving. She just needs a good place to be able to run. Not good fenced in yard would be good for her. Lots of energy, but really good, making somebody a really good pet. She is not spayed, so you have to get her spayed. So this is her.
This is a pit. It's a male. He's about 9 months old. His name is Aries. He's neutered. He gets along with dogs, gets along with chickens. The owner was not sure how he was with cats. He's got lots of energy.
Hello Walton County, this is Kevin Littlewood, Chairman's Report on Walton Entertainment Channel 18.2. Today I'm coming to you in front of the historic courthouse in beautiful downtown Monroe. We've starting to set up for the fall season coming up here, and several fall festivals going to be going on throughout the county over the next several weeks. I want to talk to you a little bit about the 200th celebration. We're getting very close to the November 12th Veterans Memorial dedication out at the government building. They've set the big pillars out there, and they're working on the big medallions that'll be going on those. I went and visited Elberton last Friday. They've completed the marine one. It is really beautiful. It's going to be a burned in type of paint, and so it'll be there forever and ever, and so it's going to be something to really be proud of. So make sure you mark your calendars from November the 12th from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock out at the government building out in front at the site. Jody Heiss is going to be our keynote speaker. We have Mike Steele, who's with Black Hawk Downs, is going to be the military speaker. We got the Monroe High School band is going to play a melody, and retired Navy Captain Coleman Landers is going to do the national anthem for us. So we've got a great presentation out there, something for us all to be proud of that we'll have right here in Walton County because of our veterans that have worked hard to keep us free like we are today and continue to do that. On another note, we're winding down our paving for the year, and we're going back now on a lot of our paving projects, and we'll be building shoulders. And so if you do see a low shoulder somewhere, make sure you call Roads and Bridges and let them know, because they do cause accidents. We want you to be able to drop right off the road and drop back on and not have to be there. So accidents are something we're trying to prevent all along. Also, we are putting a roundabout at Youth Jersey and Broadnex Mills. There's been a lot of questions on roundabouts, and I think people are just generally concerned over those because they don't know about them. But that one was on all 4 legs, equal roads, and so it was the perfect ideal location for a roundabout, and it'll be up in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and so it'll help the traveling public move smoothly. Georgia DOT has they're starting to use them all over the state now. They're actually looking at putting one in 81 in Park Street, just up from Walnut Grove at 81 and 138. So got a lot of things going on as we get into the fall season. Election day's coming up. Make sure you get out and vote. This is the one opportunity you get to express your opinion, and so make sure you go vote on your candidates who you have selected. Don't let anybody tell you who to vote for. You make sure you do the research and go. That way you know what you're voting for. It's very important for Georgia as we go forward. We don't really have any on the local elections here. It's basically just the governor, lieutenant governor, and secretary of state that are up for election. And so make sure you get wise before that happens and get out and do your civic duty. Have a good fall, and I'll be back in touch with you again soon. Thank you.
This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Oh, yeah, hold fire on him. Hold fire on him. Yeah, you hold fire. I got you. How you doing? Hey, Dad. Drive in. Hey, tough though. What's up, Jaden?
What's up, boy?
Wave at it.
And that's the end of the homecoming parade. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. Right now in our gallery we have our photography show that will be here through about the third week in October, so it's kind of a quick show. So come in and see some great photography from folks here in Walton County. Our weekly classes for adults and kids are still going on, of course, and we have some creative workshops coming up in the next couple of weeks. We've got a wire jewelry basics, kind of metal smithing class, an etched pumpkin cut flower centerpiece you'll be able to use throughout the holiday season, and lots of flower arranging tips in that class from a professional flower arranger. Some bracelet and other jewelry classes as well. a collage class with Susan Pelham, and felted pumpkins, really cute little pumpkins. So lots of fall pumpkin themed crafts that we have going on in our classes. We also have a book club coming up. We have actually 2 book clubs. We have one for adults and we have a young adult one. That one's new, starting this month, for ages 14 to about 18. And you can find all this information, the dates, pictures of examples of what we'll be doing. The end of the month we also have a stacked pumpkin painting, kind of a once and done 2-hour. You'll do the painting in 2 hours, and it's a lot of fun. And you can find all those on MonroeWaltonArts.org, or come in and say hi to us. We've always got these class lists available. We're always updating them because we're always adding new classes. Or you can give us a call at 770-207-8937. But the young adult book club is on Saturday the 20th, and then the adult book club is on Tuesday the 22nd. So lots going on. Writers, photographers, pottery, painting, all kinds of classes. So come by, see the gallery, check into our classes, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Isaac with Reboot Computer Company, and we're going to give you the Reboot Tech Tip this week. Just wanted to talk about 2 things, really. The first thing I want to talk about is new technology, or at least a part of new technology, which is artificial intelligence. I know it's kind of scary, and we've all watched all the movies, you know, about artificial intelligence, especially like the Terminator movies and all that stuff, where the artificial intelligence takes over and all that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little fearful about it too, but I will say there's a lot of artificial intelligence in the internet today, about creating algorithms for like Google search and Amazon search, and just all kind of programs out there that are incorporating artificial intelligence in them to give us better services. So whether you want it or not, it's already here. But again, it's a little scary. I'm hoping that you know, that whole Terminator thing doesn't come to fruition. That would be a little crazy. But anyway, so that's going to be more and more popular here in the future. It's just coming, and I'm guessing eventually, you know, we will have little robot helpers and stuff like that that have artificial intelligence in them and things. So I'm pretty sure I'll see that type of thing in my lifetime. They've already created some robots that have some AI in it, just nothing real elaborate. But anyway, so just keep your eyes and ears open for that. It's not dangerous, at least so we think at this point, thank God. But so anyway, now that I've scared you, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, about stuff like that kind of being in your home. You know, I guess one of the things that people have kind of seen these days is smart houses. I've actually got a little bit of that stuff kind of going on at my house. I've got one of those Amazon Echoes, or they call it Alexa. And so I can walk into my house and say, hey Alexa, turn on the lights, or hey Alexa, put Netflix on my TV, and she will. She says okay, and the lamp comes on, and the TV goes to Netflix, and then I can tell her to you know, put on whatever show I want to watch, and it'll come up on the TV. You know, and so it's not just an Amazon device or an Alexa device. You know, the thing that the lamp plugs into is actually a smart device. The TV has got a Amazon Fire TV box hooked to it, so they Alexa and the TV can talk to each other. You know, there's the thermostats these days, like the Nest thermostat, or Honeywell makes one. They're all smart devices, so you can control them from your phone. You can set schedules and all that stuff. So you know, really some of the benefits to these type things is, especially like with the thermostat, if I'm not home, I can set it to a schedule and it'll come on 15-20 minutes before I get there. Or if I'm on the way home and I want my house to be at a certain temperature, you know, I tell it, or I, you know, go into my phone, or I can tell it, depends on the phone, hey, you know, set my house to 74 degrees, and by the time I get there it's at 74 degrees. It also helps my heating and cooling bill. The other thing too is I can, you know, set it to like 85 while I'm on vacation, and I can set my light you know, to come on at night while I'm on vacation, or my TV to come on, you know, for an hour while I'm on vacation, so people think that there's actually somebody there. So there's lots of benefits to these things. You know, the Amazon device is actually what's called a cloud device, so it's storage and what it does and everything, it works off the internet. So that Amazon device has actually got to be hooked to the internet at all times, otherwise it won't function. But I can load my music on there, or if you have Amazon Prime, then it automatically will pull in all the Prime music. So if I want to listen to gospel music, I just say, hey Alexa, play gospel music, and she'll play gospel music until I tell her to stop, like all day, all night. I can tell her to turn the volume up and down, all that stuff. So you know, there's some huge benefits to these devices. You know, some people are still kind of scared of the cloud and all that stuff, and I tell everybody all the time, look, if you're hooked to the internet, you can get in trouble. That's just a fact of life these days. You know, I will say that it's extremely rare that some hacker is going to come after somebody like you or me just because we're not rich, we're not a big corporation. You know, and if they get a hold of our bank account, they're not getting a whole lot of money, so it's not really worth it for them to spend hours and hours on somebody like me and you. So it's, you know, for the most part, it's safe. You know, and it can, you know, benefit us. All these smart devices can actually benefit us in our homes, our cars, all that stuff. You know, so don't be scared of it. Is the tip for the week. You know, keep it in mind if you need some help setting that stuff up, so your local IT guy, they can help you out. It can be a little complicated, but that's it for this week, and I'm Isaac with Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip.
Hello, my name is Cassandra Hainsworth, and I am the Walton County 4-H agent. Walton County 4-H provides hands-on learning through the areas of science and technology, agricultural and extension education, healthy living, as well as citizenship and leadership. This month and during the month of October and November, we have a lot of activities that are going on for the youth here in Walton County. As always, we are doing 5th grade programming, so we go into every 5th grade class within the Walton County School District, as well as Social Circle City Schools and George Walton 5th grade classes. We also do after-school programs at all of our middle schools within the Walton County School District, as well as Social Circle Middle School. Our high school students have an opportunity to participate in our county council, which is actually open to students who are in 7th grade through 12th grade. We also have our shooting sports program, which is archery, air rifle, BB, and shotgun. All of those areas are available for our students and typically start at 4th through 8th grade for our BB program, 4th through 12th grade for our archery program, and then 7th through 12th grade for our air rifle and our shotgun program. So those are all opportunities that are available for your youth to get involved in if they would like to. We also have a consumer judging team that is currently meeting. That is an opportunity for your youth to learn about being healthy consumers and to learn about placing products, and also get a chance to learn a little more about cotton, which is one of Georgia's highest producing crops. So that's an opportunity for your youth. We meet every Tuesday here at the office. Our horse club meets the second Monday of each month at 7 o'clock, and our goat club meets the last Tuesday of each month at 6:30. So if you would like for your youth to get involved in any of those animal related clubs, they don't have to have the animal for them to get involved in that. So that's an opportunity for them to come and learn more about taking care of those animals and learning more about some of the issues that are related to them as well. We also want to wish good luck to our Goat Club team. 6 of our Goat Club members are actually headed down to Perry, Georgia today to compete in the Georgia National Fair. They'll be competing tomorrow and Saturday, so we want to wish good luck to them as they get ready to show their goats down at the Georgia National Fair. Our BB team will also be set up right outside of our office next Saturday on October 13th during the Monroe Fall Festival. So if your youth are interested in getting involved in BB and they want to learn a little bit more about what they're going to be doing for this year, that's a great opportunity for you to bring your kids out to learn more about that. And like I said, they'll be set up right here outside of our office on October 13th. We also have a club that we just started this year. It's a Walton County Community Club. It is for K through 6th grade students. So that's an opportunity for your youth to come out and learn more about 4-H, some of the opportunities that we have available for them, and to get them involved in some of the activities that are taking place outside of our school program. So if you would like to get more information about any of the clubs that we have going on, feel free to contact our office. We're located at 100 North Broad Street right here in downtown Monroe. You can also call our office at 770-267-1324. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.
Good morning, my name is Cindy Lancaster and I'm here at Back to the Basics. We are celebrating Georgia Pre-K Week. We have had some special guests with us here, and today Miss Robin Curry is with us, and I just wanted to tell you that we have had a wonderful week, and we hope that you will allow us to be with your family, Georgia Pre-K, if you need Georgia Pre-K, we've got 2 classes here. Robin Curry is our Georgia Pre-K consultant. Miss Robin, have you been out to many of the...
I have. This week we're getting out to schools and we're inviting state legislators and senators to come and read to classrooms to celebrate what we do. Because in Georgia Pre-K we had the first universal pre-kindergarten in the state, and that's what we do every week in October. We celebrate it.
So thank you for allowing us to come into your homes, and we look forward to seeing your family here at Back to the Basics.
Now, y'all are all in Georgia Pre-K, and it's a real important class, so we wanted y'all to know how proud we are of you today. Okay?
Yep.
So y'all are going to school and learning how to write really well, learning letters and numbers and how to communicate well, and that's really good that you learn all these things and help yourselves become good readers. Okay? So anyway, this book is called Over in the Meadow, and it's illustrated by Ezra Jack Keats. And y'all heard about illustrators before, right? They do the drawings and the picture books that you look at.
I don't have that.
Fall leaves. This is the title page. Over in the Meadow. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said the mother, I dig, said the one, so he dug all day in the sand, in the sun.
I thought baby turtle.
Over in the meadow where the stream runs blue, lived an old mother fish and her little fishies. Swim, said the mother, we swim, said the 2, so they swam and they leaped where the stream runs blue.
The big one. Big John. That's the best one.
Over in the meadow, in the hole in the tree, lived a mother bluebird and her little birdies. Sing, said the mother, we sing, said the 3. So they sang and were glad in the hole in the tree. Over in the meadow, in the reeds on the shore, lived a mother muskrat and her little ratties.
4.
Dive, said the mother, we dive, said the 4. So they dived and they burrowed in the reeds on the shore.
What are those? Mouses?
Their little tails are sticking up.
Wait, what are they? What are they? Bees.
Over in the meadow in a snug beehive, lived a mother honeybee and her little honeys.
5.
Buzz, said the mother, we buzz, said the 5. So they buzzed and they hummed near the snug beehive. Over in the meadow in a nest built of sticks, lived a black mother crow and her little crows. 6. Caw, said the mother, we caw, said the 6. So they cawed and they called in their nest built of sticks. Over in the meadow where the grass is so even, lived a gay mother cricket and her little crickets 7.
And they're groundhoppers.
Chirp, said the mother, weep, chirp, said the seven. So they chirped cheery notes in the grass soft and even. Over in the meadow by the old mossy gate lived a brown mother lizard, and her little lizards ate. Bask, said the mother, weep, bask, said the eight. So they basked in the sun by an old mossy gate. Basking. Oh, that's an interesting word, Miss Casey. Kind of like getting a suntan, huh? Yeah, okay. Over in the meadow where the clear pools shine lived a green mother frog and her little froggies 9. Croak, said the mother, weep, croak, said the 9. So they croaked and they jumped where the clear pools shine. Okay, after 9 comes 10. Over in the meadow in a soft shady glen lived a mother firefly and her little flies 10. Shine, said the mother, we shine, said the 10. So they shone like stars in the soft shady glen. You've caught one of those before? And then you did? You caught one?
I caught one before. I caught one.
They're really fun. You know, fireflies like it a lot in the country where there's a lot of nature.
I got 10.
What kind of words was in the story?
I have no idea.
Glenn and 10. What is that?
What kind of words in those? Glenn, 10. Those words do what?
Rhyme.
Rhyming words. I like rhyming words. Do you want to hear another story?
Yeah.
No, you don't want to?
This is Miss Casey's favorite story.
Is it? I haven't read this in a while, so I may be rusty. This is called Abby Yo-Yo. And look at the picture. You know, when you look at pictures, it tells you a lot about what the story is going to talk about. And this man is a storyteller, and he tells folk tales. And they're by a fire, and this little boy is listening to the story. Pete Seeger's story song, Abby Yo-Yo, and it's illustrated by Michael Hayes. And this book I'm going to leave with y'all today. Okay. And there's some books where you just look at pictures and there's no words. You can tell what happens just by looking at the pictures. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who played the ukulele. Around town, he'd go clink, clunk, clunk, clink, clunk. The grown-ups would say, take that thing out of here. Not only that, the boy's father got into trouble. The boy's father was a magician. He had a magic wand. He'd go zoop, zap, and make things disappear. But he played too many tricks on people. He'd come up to someone about to drink a nice cold glass of something, zoop, the glass disappears. Boy, would you want that to happen? No. I wouldn't either. Here we go again. Someone doing a hard job of work. Zip, zip, zip. Up comes the father with his magic wand. Zoop. No salt. He'd come up to someone about to sit down after a hard day's work. Zoop. No chair. What happened?
The chair.
The chair disappeared. Fell on his bottom. People said to the father, you get out of here too. Take your magic wand and your tricks. You and your son just get. The boy and his father were ostracized. That means they make them live on the edge of town.
The people disappear.
Yeah, these are all people in the background. Now in this town, they used to tell stories. The old people used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. They used to tell about a giant called Abby Yo-Yo. Can y'all say that?
Abby Yo-Yo.
They said he was tall as a tree and could eat people up. Of course, nobody believed the story, but they told it anyway. One day, the sun rose blood red over the hill. The first people got up and looked out the window. They saw a great big shadow in front of the sun. They could feel the whole ground shake. Women screamed. Strong men fainted. Run for your lives! Abby Yo-Yo's coming! He comes to the sheep pasture. He grabs a whole sheep. Whoop! He comes to the cow pasture. He grabs a whole cow. Yump! Men yell, grab your most precious possessions and run, run! Just then, the boy and his father woke up. Hey, Pa, what's that coming over the fields? Why, son, that's Abby Yo-Yo. Only if I could get him to lie down, I could make him disappear. The boy says, come with me, Pa. He grabbed his father by one hand. The father gets the magic wand and the boy gets his ukulele and they run across the fields. People yell, don't go near him, he'll eat you alive. There was Abby Yo-Yo. He had long fingernails because he never cut them. He had slobbery teeth because he didn't brush them. Stinking feet because he didn't wash them. Matted hair because he didn't comb it. He raised up with his claws. Just then the boy whips out his ukulele. Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo. Well, you know, the giant has never heard a song about himself before. A foolish grin spread over his face. And the giant started to dance. Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo. The boy went faster. Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo. Abby Yo-Yo. Abby Yo-Yo-Yo. Giant got out of breath. He staggered. He fell down flat on the ground.
Now he's going to sleep and then
Up steps the father. Zoop! What do you think is going to happen?
he disappeared.
You think he's going to be gone? Zoop! People looked out their windows. He's gone. Abby Yo-Yo's disappeared. Y'all were right. Good predictor. The people ran across the fields. They lifted the boy and his father up on their shoulders. They say, come back to town. Bring your darn ukulele. We don't care anymore. And they all sang, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo, Abby Yo-Yo-Yo. And it goes on, Abby Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo-Yo. How do you think the people in the town felt about the little boy and his father then?
Happy.
They liked him then. In the beginning, not so much. But they all liked him now. What do y'all think? Do y'all like this book?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Well, this one's going to stay back to the basics. Okay.
Hello, thank you for joining us on Walton Wise today. I'm Vicki Gassaway, the Director of the Senior Centers here in Walton County, and we have an amazing time here. Lots of fun things going on. We have sites here in Monroe, Loganville, and in Social Circle. And I will tell you that our Social Circle and Loganville sites are part-time sites, but there's still plenty of things to do there. And here in Monroe, we have different activities in the morning and afternoon. We serve lunch at all three centers around 12 o'clock, 11:30 or 12, and we cook on site. So we have some good home cooking that is healthy and meets the nutritional needs of the seniors. The state nutritionist helps determine what that menu will be. So we have some really good meals here. I think today it's going to be chicken and black-eyed peas. Anyway, some good food, so I think you'd enjoy it. If you're 60 or older or the spouse of someone 60 or older, we welcome you to come and join us. And we have regular activities here, including things like a little chorus that sings. We have a Bible study that's client-led. We have bingo on Thursday, which is always a big event. We play Price is Right on Friday, and we have people coming in and talking about the different educational things, learning about senior scams. Be so careful of those things because people are out to defraud you, and don't ever give anybody your Medicare number or your Social Security number over the phone, because if they tell you they're from the Social Security office, they already have your number. So don't be fooled by that. You make sure that you don't send anybody any money. That's one thing that people are really trying to focus on now, is just preying on your goodwill and trying to get things from you. So we want you to be cautious about that kind of thing. But in addition to learning all those things, learning about nutrition, we have some fun trips too. And every month we take a trip. We have generally one overnight trip a year. As a matter of fact, next week we're taking a charter bus and we're going to go to Kentucky, and we're going to Noah's Ark and to the Creation Museum, to the Appalachian Museum, and then also for a riverboat dinner cruise. So everybody's already signed up, so if you haven't signed up, I think you're going to miss out on this one. We have many more things coming up, exciting activities, fun trips, so we welcome you to come down here and join us. If you have questions, our phone number is 770-267-6589. We do have some limited transportation so that we could pick up within the city of Monroe, but we'd love to meet you and have you come in. I'll bet you already know some people who are here. So if you're sitting at home by yourself and maybe your spouse has passed away or your kids live further away, come and join us. We have a good time, and it's just a great time of fellowship and friendship and just fun things to do. Thanks for joining us today on Walton Wise.
Welcome to the third annual Atlanta Concours d'Elegance. This is a two-day event, and well, you've hit it on the big day. This is the day that over 150 automotive works of art are on display here for the public to look at and enjoy. Plus, these cars are being judged as some of the best in the world.
didn't know what to expect, except that it's, you know, high-end cars that are trying to win shows, but all the new stuff at the front coming in is amazing, and the variety is amazing, and the place is beautiful, and it's a great day to see some amazing one-of-a-kind stuff.
As you're walking around here, you can see the cars are very unique, and they're in different classes. Some of them marquees you've never heard of, or you have heard of briefly. Some of them very, very recognizable. Duesenbergs, Cadillacs. You have Porsches, Mercedes, and British cars, MGs. So there's a lot to see, and they're just divided up by class and sometimes by year or type of engine. That's what makes this so special. Well, that brings this to the conclusion, and we hope you've enjoyed this little video and enjoyed the event as much as we have and putting it on. It really is special. The folks here at Chateau Elan, this is the ideal location, and we hope you'll come back and visit us again next year.
Ever since a kid, of course, you know, like cars and just love sports cars, and Dad had a lot of cars, and so it got me into cars from real young. But just being able to come out here, I mean, we actually live out here, so it was perfect for us to be able to come on down the street and then watch it, and just love to see all the different cars, and especially the old school cars back in the day that shows where they came from, you know, all the newer cars, where they came from.
As people, we're just curious about how things work. We want to get closer and more involved to see the inner workings. Welcome to A Look Inside. Join us as we take a closer look at people, places, and things, and what makes them work.
All right, we're going to take a look at some of the things you may not know that we have on the fire truck, or on this here is our rescue truck. We carry extrication equipment mainly on this truck. We have K-12s, regular chainsaws. We have the ropes for high angle rescue. We have emergency medical equipment, oxygen, med bag, fully stocked. We have hardwire communication systems for like underwater or in confined space areas. We have an onboard air system. Some of our rescue equipment, vehicle rescue extrication equipment, we have airbags, all the hoses and etc. to go with the airbags. This is our onboard cascade system for filling air bottles on the scene. We don't have to come back. We can fill up about 40 air bottles on the scene if needed on a fire or any type of scene. This is where we keep some of the heavier equipment. We have full construction equipment in here, saws, nails, those type of things for construction. These boards here are for our trench rescue in case we have a trench collapse. We can do some smaller trench rescues with this quick response trench rescue, which we've also just taken a course in the trench rescue. This here is what everybody knows of as the jaws of life, etc. Power pack, you got spreaders, O-ring cutters, chains, etc. if we need them. Same here, we got a little bit more, we got the rams, hand tools, hacksaws, those type of extrication equipment. Hammers, sledgehammers, for extrication or whatever, collapse. Over here we got a portable air system. It's called our air cart. We can use for the airbags or anything away from the truck. ventilation fan for confined areas. Here we have more of our high angle rescue with our ropes, life safety ropes, and our bags that carry all our carabiners and etc. Standard fire extinguishers. My 22 years of service, I haven't seen it change a ton, but what we've changed here at the Covington Fire Department is we've started running the medical field of it, the medical end. All our trucks right now are advanced life support, and we can do just about everything except for transport. And that's probably one of the major changes here at the fire service.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.